Welcome, this is Arunava Chaudhuri and you are on my YouTube channel Arunfoot. Today I want to talk about the UEFA European Football Championships Euro 2024 currently happening here in Germany. And I have been lucky enough to be able to watch a few matches and enjoy the atmosphere, not only in my hometown here in Remscheid at the public viewings, but also being in Cologne, in Gelsenkirchen, as well as being in Düsseldorf. And yes, it's been a great exposure to what football culture, what the atmosphere is around these big tournaments. It's a little different than it has been in the past. I've had the pleasure of being at FIFA World Cups, at UEFA Euros, as well as the AFC Asian Cup. And times are different in 2024. I think things are complicated, things are complex, but fan culture has evolved, has developed. You see those fan marches from the Dutch, from now the Germans, you've seen the Austrians, the Turkish team has done it. And that's the essence. You know, the Scottish fans in Cologne were incredible on the day that they played Switzerland. Even the Swiss fans, you know, the Swiss are often seen as reserved and calm and quiet, but even they had come over and wanted to enjoy themselves, enjoy the atmosphere, watch some football, and you see how far the team goes. Spain, Italy in Gelsenkirchen was one of those. You know, it happened just a few days after the English fans were quite critical about Gelsenkirchen. And well, one needs to remember that Gelsenkirchen is a typical working class city, and it still has a top team in Schalke. Of course, Schalke now are in Bundesliga too, but still, it has a culture, it has a special emotion and connect. And I was telling my friends who'd come over from other parts of the world that, you know, what Schalke really stands for. And then, earlier this week, France against Belgium in Düsseldorf, the Merkur Spielarena, as it's officially called, but during the Euros it's called just the Düsseldorf Arena, has something special about it, I feel, you know. And France against Belgium wasn't the best of matches, sadly. But on the other side, especially the Belgian fans were really just great to enjoy and to watch. I mean, it was around Belgian fans and they were having a great time until late in the match when Vertonghen scored the own goal. But still it continued in the old town of Düsseldorf. And you know, if you have been to the old town of Cologne or to Düsseldorf around this tournament, it's more often pleasure. Of course, you've had the one of the incidents where you have had fan troubles. But overall, yeah, it's been a festival of football. It's been a festival of cultures, of nations. And that is what football should stand for. And this is something which I felt personally, being at the games, it was great fun. And one thing which I myself did, I thought the other day, you know what? Well, India is not part of Europe. India is not part of the Euro. But why not take Indian football to the Euros? I've seen many Indian origin people or Indians at the tournament. But I myself thought, let me wear one of those AFF India shirts. And it was quite interesting that people approached me, wanted to have a conversation. One guy even came to me and said, listen, I'm trying to think about an Indian footballer. He threw quite a number of names at me. Sadly, none of them were Indians. And then after a game of Belgium and France, you're talking about Lukaku. And then you say, you know what? A guy a few weeks ago retired was actually scored more goals than Lukaku, and that's Sunil Chhetri. So it was quite an opener of having interesting conversations, interesting discussions, and I really loved and enjoyed it. And therefore, I can always say, if you go to big football tournaments, you will enjoy yourself. And also, sometimes, don't pick the big matches. For me, the big matches have rather been disappointments so far, so maybe one of the smaller matches might have done the trick. Let me know how you've been enjoying the Euros, have been watching the Euros, maybe on telly, maybe you've been live here in Germany and watching them. And as always, like this video, share this video, subscribe to Arunfoot here on YouTube and on my other social medias as well, and follow arunfoot.com too, please. So Arunava Chaudhuri signing off. Bye for now.